Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for episode 1 of Hardcore State of Decay 2. So this is going to be a new series on the channel that I'm going to be probably running about every other day. I'm going to try to have an episode of this series up on the channel, as well as these episodes are going to be somewhere around 20 minutes long. It might be a little less, it might be a little bit more, but I don't want to have it so short that you guys really don't get to see some progress with the playthrough, as well as I don't want it to be too long so that you guys kind of have to feel like you have to sit there for an hour or something and watch this. It's kind of like a live stream would be. But we're going to have some rules on what I am not allowed to do in the game, because I think a lot of people, the big complaint from a lot of people on State of Decay 2 has been that it's too easy with some of the things that you can do with outposts and looting and all that good stuff. So rule number 1, when I start this new community, I have an open slot in my community, my managed communities area, and we are going to start obviously on a random map. I'm going to be skipping the tutorial, and whatever 3 characters that spawn basically up on the screen, I am not allowed to re-roll any of them. Whatever stats, whatever they are character-wise, I have to keep, and we're going to go into the game, as well as I'm not going to be able to, keep backing out, going back and forth, trying to get the map that I want. So hopefully I'm shooting for Cascade Hills. I'm hoping to get either Cascade Hills or Meager Valley, just because Drucker County is really, really big, and I kind of want to stick to some of those other maps. Eventually, we're going to probably go to all the maps with the playthrough. So anyway, that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is I'm not allowed to use Outpost for generating materials. So I can set up an outpost to drop off all my loot into my supply locker, and then I must destroy that outpost immediately and not use it for regenerating resources. So that one's going to be big, being able to try to track my resources and stuff. And rule number 3 is going to be a big one. So I am not allowed to repair any weapons in the game. So if, for instance, I'm going to call in my Ultimate Edition supply drops because I'm going to utilize that as sort of an advantage, I guess you could say. But if a weapon breaks, an assault rifle breaks, a shotgun breaks, a melee weapon breaks, I'm going to destroy it for parts. I'm basically going to salvage it for parts, because at that point I'm not allowed to repair any broken weapons. So it's going to be key to being able to find and loot some good weapons, as well as I'm not going to abuse the melee weapons in this game, going around shooting all the time like you probably wouldn't do in a post-apocalyptic environment anyway. So it's going to kind of dial back that a little bit. I'm going to have to be more tactical with some of my zombie takedowns and stuff, especially going up against juggernauts and ferals and stuff. So, and then rule number 4 is going to be, do I have a rule number 4 yet? Don't think I have a rule number 4 yet. Oh, yes I do. Any character that I come across in the open world, if I actually choose to talk to them, choose to complete the little story mission or the quest for that character, and I either have the option to recruit them into my community or I abandon them, basically, I always have to bring them into my community. No matter who they are, no matter what their stats are, until I have a full base, I have to accept everyone into my community, and hopefully with that, maybe we can keep a high morale, but that's going to be tough. But so overall, those are the rules currently for the playthrough. I might add in a few more as I go, just to try to make it a little bit harder. But for the most part, that's all for the rules, guys. And like I said, I'm going to keep these around 20 minutes. So without further ado, let's jump in and start this community. So we're going to go with the new community. We are going to skip the tutorial and keep our fingers crossed here that we actually get somebody that's decent. So we have a tourist, ran a bed and breakfast, has really good cooking skills. What sucks is this guy is a great cook, so we have 2 people with the cooking skills, which that kind of sucks. And then we have a meter reader, watched sports, kind of a cool looking dude, but he has the utilities trait, which is going to be good because with that I can actually set up a hydroponics, which is going to be huge for generating food and medical supplies. So let's jump into this. And like I said, I'm hoping for Cascade Hills. If not Cascade Hills, I'm hoping for Meager Valley, but I really don't want to do Drucker County. And what do we got? We have Drucker County. Of course we have Drucker County because I didn't want to do it. So either way, we're going to make it to the other maps, but it is what it is. So let's see if this baby has some fuel in the back. A lot of times people don't realize that it does, but I'm not going to break open that rucksack because rucksacks are going to be key to keeping my survivors happy with materials and stuff. So, oh, she heard me.
Fucking beat.
But generating materials and stuff is going to be obviously not allowed with not having outposts. And then also with there not being able to repair my weapons, I really don't see, other than I guess I could craft ammo. I could craft ammo from a workshop, but obviously repairing my weapons is a huge thing, and I really don't want to waste an entire slot, at least at the starter base, with a workshop to repair weapons and stuff, because I'm not actually allowed. So we might not do it in the starter base. We might get some food and stuff like that going, obviously an infirmary, but in the next base we will probably definitely have a workshop, obviously, just to be able to craft ammo for the very few weapons that I'm probably going to have. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys saw me jump right there, but that dude just came out of nowhere. Holy shit. Alright, let's go upstairs and see if there's anybody hanging out upstairs. That's one of the few times that I've actually had a jump scare in this game, and that was kind of corny that he just kind of like jumped onto the wall at me.
Sounds like a plan.
So we have the starter base. We can drop off this rucksack, and we're going to try to go find some fuel or something at the nearby houses here. Let's go actually check the garage first. Maybe we'll get a gas can or something in the garage. Then I can actually go back and get the truck. And then also with that, not being able to generate fuel or anything at an outpost, having fuel for vehicles is also going to be a key thing here. I just kind of wish there was a way... Ooh, sticky keys. I wish there was a way to make it so the actual difficulty of the zombies could be higher. There's a new melee weapon. Melee weapons are going to be key too, so I'm not always running around with like my screwdriver or something like that. But kind of the reason that I'm doing this playthrough as well, guys, is because so many people, I think one of the biggest complaints of State of Decay 2 was it was too easy. A lot of people said it was too easy, so this is kind of a way to maybe make it so that it's tougher. So, just been wanting to do this for a little while, actually. So we're definitely going to be starting off with an infirmary. That way, if any of my characters get hurt, get sick, whatever, I can take care of them.
On my way, amigo.
Don't really want to waste the durability of my melee weapons if I don't have to. So we're going to utilize that screwdriver for now. Hopefully find some decent stuff around here. I think right now I'd like to find a lot of rucksacks if possible. I should have went around to the back door. More parts, definitely boxes of seeds. On my first playthrough, I really didn't keep a whole lot of boxes of seeds because I just got most of my food supplies from resource generation with Outpost, as well as just finding rucksacks of food. This time around, I'm definitely going to be shooting for a garden and or hydroponics. There's some medical supplies. That's going to do us some good. And we got zombies already. One more container in here. It's probably in the kitchen. Maybe it's not in the kitchen. But let me know down in the comments, guys, also, how are you guys doing with your playthroughs? How many have you guys completed all of the legacies and all that good stuff? Currently, I actually have not completed any legacies on my my main playthrough. I've been pretty much just exploring, having a good time. Where is this container? It's got to be out on the porch. Yep. Give me some fuel.
No more to see.
I'll take a gas can. So, and also, if there's any rules, for instance, that you guys want to add to my rules list, I guess you could say, let me know, because I'm trying to have this playthrough be as hard as physically possible. Whether that be basically, the one thing is I don't want to make it so that I can't set up an outpost to send all of my supplies and stuff back to base, because that'd be just a lot of downtime just traveling back and forth in a vehicle and stuff. So that's something that I definitely wanted to cut out. But overall, that's kind of the only limitation I think I'm going to be doing with this playthrough. Everything else I'm trying to do as physically hard as possible, if possible. So we got a car over here, so that's a decent find. Because my truck is out of gas. Anything good in here? We got some bandages. Does it have gas? Yes, it does have gas. I'll pull it over here. We'll loot up this little garage. We'll loot up the house.
Keep it down,
My fast searching has not been very good lately. Only one in here. One shot with a meat cleaver. Hopefully when I go around, obviously I made some videos on all of the weapon cases and stuff like that. That is going to be key here, getting some good weapons and stuff, obviously, to take down plague hearts. Being able to craft explosives wouldn't be a bad idea. That's one thing I could also do at the workshop, I believe it is. So I don't really see me having a too crazy amount of extra food currently, so I'm not going to probably set up a still until I get to my second more permanent base, I would say. Nothing over there. Lunchbox. Energy drink. Better than nothing. Better than not finding anything. Site can be claimed. No, we're not going to claim it. Let's go throw some stuff in the car. And go check out that other house over there. Grab all of its loot. And then we will definitely be moving all that stuff back to base. And then maybe go and filling up our truck and getting that back to base as well. One of my buddies is trying to invite me to a party. Forgot to turn off my notifications for this video, guys. Apologies for that. Not very professional. I need some skill books. That would be nice, too. Garden toolkit. Install this mod garden to increase your yield. That's going to be good. 5.56 ammo. Zombies everywhere. As if they don't already know that I'm here. Let's take care of these guys. This meat cleaver is not half bad. What I need to find is like the Bellowood sword, I think it is. Because that thing has an insane amount of durability.
Shit, got some nearby. Better stay quiet.
What is this, a safe? Could be some money in there. Daddy says you might... I don't think notes really do anything. I haven't really kept any of them in this game. I don't know if that's something I should be doing or not. Well, nothing found there. Go off and dump some stuff in the car. It only holds 5 slots. It's fine. Let's go drop this off back at the base, grab a gas can, and we'll get the pickup truck back at the base. So not too bad right out of the gate. Decent amount of materials and have 2 vehicles, so decent start. And hopefully here soon, within probably the next few weeks, I would say, obviously as it gets closer to the 4th of July, we will be getting the DLC 4, or the Independence Day pack, which is going to have some really kick-ass vehicles. I can honestly say that I have seen the vehicles, guys, but according to Undead Labs, the information technically is not supposed to be out there. Otherwise, I would have already covered this in a video and let you guys know. For those of you guys that haven't seen, there is a few places out there that it will show you what the vehicles from the Independence Day pack look like, and they are going to be sick. They all are very unique, and each of them has like a unique skill, I guess you could say, as to what it can do when you honk the horn, I could say. That's pretty much all I can say without probably getting in trouble. And I don't want to get in trouble with Undead Labs. I respect the fact that none of the DLC information has came out yet. So I'm going to keep it that way. And there's a screamer over there.
See me, I'm gonna have company.
Let's see if I can't go take care of this guy. I think you can sneak up on screamers, as long as he doesn't turn around. Alright. The zombie has no peripheral vision. And some of you guys might be saying, you know, why am I going so slow? Why am I doing this? I'm trying to save the durability of my melee weapons because, like I said at the beginning, I cannot repair them in this playthrough, so everything with these is going to be key. And some of the gameplay might honestly be a little bit boring, just because it's a little bit different of a play style. But State of Decay 2 is not really that hard of a game, and I'm going to try to do this to make it as hard as physically possible. And if there's any, like I said, if there's any other suggestions that you guys have to make it even harder, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Just make them legit, I guess you could say. Don't throw out there like, no, you can't use weapons at all. You got to run from zombies or something like that. That just wouldn't be, that would not be entertaining at all. So we have that. Let's go down. Let's go check out this cell tower real quick. And that way we can kind of get some information on the surrounding buildings for the area, and we can loot up. I know there's a gun store like right down from this base, and hopefully we'll be able to find some ranged weapons and stuff there that are going to work. No. Thank you. I've got my vehicle stuck there so many damn times. You think that I would stop going down that little path and that I would learn, but I don't. I do not learn. I keep doing that. I've gotten so many vehicles stuck on that little hill.
Nice quiet search.
Nice quiet search. My dude can't search quiet to save his life. I ain't gonna worry about that zombie. See, the boombox and stuff is probably going to come in handy a lot more. I haven't used a whole lot of decoys, I guess you could say, or noisemakers and stuff, fireworks, boomboxes and stuff, except around plague hearts. Now, I might be using those quite a bit, utilizing those more, maybe throw a few fireworks out in the street, go and loot some buildings and stuff to not have to worry about as much of a zombie presence when I'm looting and stuff. So, 9mm rounds, so, new melee weapon, really good durability, some more parts, and let's get all these.
Guess I could make a solid outpost.
Sorry, bro, no outposts. You know the rules. It's actually been so long since I've actually... I have not actually had a playthrough on Drucker County. I've played it on a friend's account, or on a friend's game, but both of my main account communities are on Meager Valley as well as Cascade Hills. I really enjoy those maps. Nothing wrong with Drucker County. I think this is the gun store. Yeah, the Armwell Gun Shop. I just like the fact that every time I
spotted a crew hiding out.
Ooh. Hopefully they're not. That's the other thing that
To see here.
what is it? Grill Master. They're neutral. The enemy enclaves are going to be a lot tougher to deal with, being the fact that I with weapons and not being able to repair my weapons and stuff. But that's going to pretty much do it, guys, for episode 1. I know there wasn't a whole crazy lot of content in here, but this is a series, like I said, I'm going to try to do one of these every other day moving forward, as well as covering all of the new State of Decay news and information, patch updates, that kind of thing that comes out, as well as I'm going to be covering World War Z, which is a new shooter that I'm probably going to have a video up on tomorrow. For those of you guys out there that are a fan of the Left 4 Dead series, World War Z is as close as you're going to get to a Left 4 Dead 3. It looks really, really fun. So I'm going to be covering that game on the channel as well, along with The Walking Dead, as well as, what else? So we got Dying Light 2, Dead Matter, and I think I think some Metro Exodus is going to be on the channel as well. I'm going to try to spread it out a little bit and cover a whole lot of zombie games and stuff on the channel. So hopefully you guys stick around for all of that great content moving forward. But that's pretty much going to do it for episode 1 of the hardcore playthrough State of Decay 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys are psyched for more episodes like this, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things State of Decay 2 and all of those other games that I just mentioned on the channel moving forward. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.